Back
to
to
bring
NTV
closure.
News First Edition. Well, you can choose your friends, but not their partners. Nor are we able to choose our family members or even our colleagues. The holidays can bring about lots of fun social opportunities, but sometimes that puts us in the situation of dealing with people we'd probably rather avoid. Well, for more on how to navigate these particular, sometimes challenging situations is Dr. Janine Hubbard with this week's Get Psyched with Dr. Janine. It's great to see you. What a great topic this week.
Well, it is something that is, a reality for a lot of people. And I mean, we will joke a little bit because for some people it's on the very mild end of things and it's, you roll your eyes and go on with things. But for others, this is a really serious issue and can be the source of a whole lot of conflict and a whole lot of trauma. So, you're quite right. We don't necessarily get to choose all of the people that we may be socializing with over the next little while.
Because it's supposed to be really fun, the holidays.
It is supposed to be fun, and I'm really hoping that for most people, 99.9% of this is super fun. But you know what? Listen, let's face it, there are colleagues that you kind of put up with at work, but you don't necessarily want to sit next to them for a 3-hour dinner and dance. We have family members that maybe there's really good reason that we only see them once a year. And so we know that there are these dynamics that whether it's, differing opinions on things, whether it's that, perhaps there's a little bit too much alcohol consumed and all of the filters are off and there's, very candid things said. You stay away from the religion, the politics, the you name it, because we know that sometimes, some really nasty opinions or just challenging situations can come about.
So what can we do then to protect ourselves or minimize the stress that we may find ourselves feeling?
Little bit of pre-planning and boundaries. So certainly be mindful. If you know that you have a particular individual that has either just rubbed you the wrong way and you spend your time, biting your tongue, or legitimately has caused ongoing conflict or estrangement, do some pre-planning, whether it's sitting strategically so that you don't have to engage in conversation, whether it's setting up conversations ahead of time with other families going, here is the escape code word that if you hear me saying this, please ask me to go and help you with something in another room. Or it could also be, a code word that is, we're leaving now. Without making a huge scene or a huge conflict. So it's setting some of that up. It's talking to your family and going, guys, the last couple of years, this has been an issue. I know we're happy to see this person, but I find myself really uncomfortable. So again, it's figuring out what are some, either when in doubt, if you can change the topic or have someone else distract them so that it's not you involved. Again, work on that redirection. Sometimes it's some avoidance, whether it's just not engaging or, like I said, go play with the dog, go into the other room, go do something that takes you away from the immediate conversation. Or if you're really feeling unsafe, removing yourself completely from the situation.
Dr. Janine Hubbard, we could spend an hour or more on this topic, but we are out of time. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much, and folks, enjoy them. I know we're talking worst case scenarios, but hopefully with a little bit of advanced preparation, you're going to go and enjoy the events of this holiday season.